Hello, welcome to Ceramics with Miss Tomimitsu. Today I'm going to show you how to turn a solid cone shape of clay into a hollow coil that can be used as a spout. Alright, so to start the materials, you'll always need your water, your sponge, your needle tool, and you're going to need a pencil. Alright, so I'm going to put those things out of the way. And I'm just going to easily just start by poking a hole in the center and working it to the end. Oops, and it came out to the side. Poking a hole in the center to the tip, okay? And I'm just gonna poke through. Alana, wanna pull that? Yeah, okay. So you have, this little hole in there, but is that efficient yet? No, okay. So you wanna go ahead then and just take your pencil and put it back through that same hole. And then on the table, you're gonna evenly roll. And if it starts rolling where it's flat on one side, you have to stop and give it a little pound. But do you see how it's already opening up? Okay, so just give it an even roll on the table. And at first, I'm only rolling on the thicker part. I'm not rolling here. Okay, and we wanna keep that, cone shape, okay? Like a spear or like a,
spear, cylinder.
Funnel. So, do you see? A lot of big words today. But I keep rolling and go slow and make sure you're keeping an eye on it. You shouldn't be looking around the room. You should really gotta keep razor sharp focus when you're doing this, because one wrong roll could kind of thin out one area too fast and then it becomes problematic. So I'm really happy with this. I think it turned out really nicely. I can work on the pouring point a little more once it's more leather hard. Okay, but I have this nice funnel. Now, it's the cone shape, but we want to make it more for a teapot, so we're going to have to get a knife also and cut it. But I'll start from my pouring point and work back and draw lines. And this is where a lot of students get scared. Don't be afraid, you can do it. And if you have a wet, clean knife, that really helps. When it's lubricated, it doesn't snag on the clay and mess up your form. Okay, so you have this angle now, and sometimes you want to cut it up a little bit more. And I started always I was staying away from this method because a lot of students were making them way too thick. You got to remember to go in and pinch later on and thin out. And especially you want that spout to have a really nice shape. And just for contrast, I'm gonna put the blue tray so you can see the shape that the spout should have. And I'm just kind of taking, get some hair in there, taking my finger and smoothing it inside and kind of pinching it downwards, sliding it downwards. So you have that nice shape, teapot spout shape, okay? So if I took it and laid it against a teapot, we would like to see, how, for placement, would that be, oh, let me zoom out. This looks good. For placement, you want it to be about even with the pot, so this would be a good placement. And then when you go to place it on there, I won't do it on yours, don't worry, Pranavi, but you would take the needle tool and do a little line where you want it. And then you would have that line there and pretend the line is around right here. And then you would cut smaller, a hole smaller for the water to pour out or the tea to pour out. You would score and slip this really well. You would score and slip this really well. And then add really good pressure before you add your spout on. So this would be a really good spout for this pot. It's nice and proportionate. The top of the pot, if I were to sit this down, and it's kind of sideways now, I notice, is about, maybe go up a little higher, but it's about the same height as the spout, so that you know that your tea pours out the spout and not out the top of the pot. So, yep, that's about it. If she wants to add an over-the-top handle, she may do that, or she can add her handle from the back. When she goes to add her handle, she's going to make sure that she lays the needle tool and make marks, like a little impression here, so then you are even with your handle from your spout for proportion and just for it to be functional when you go to pour. All right, so that's how to make a hollow coiled spout that's proportionate with a teapot. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.